Ladies, let's talk about strength, not the kind that comes from lifting weights or running marathons, but the kind that comes from within. The kind of strength that doesn't crumble under pressure, that stands firm in the face of adversity, that knows who she is and who she is. We live in a world that constantly tries to define us, telling us what we should look like, what we should do, how we should act. But the truth is, our strength doesn't come from society's approval, our job titles, or even our circumstances. It comes from something much deeper, something unshakable. A strong woman is not just someone who can handle a heavy workload or endure tough situations. She's someone who knows how to navigate life with wisdom, grace, and resilience. She's the kind of woman who can walk through a storm and come out stronger, who can face obstacles with unwavering faith, and who refuses to be defined by her past. Strength isn't about being loud or forceful. It's not about having all the answers or never showing emotion. Strength is found in character, in the quiet confidence of knowing that you were created with purpose, in the courage to stand up for what is right, and in the ability to rise after every fall. Today, we're going to explore 8 qualities that define a strong woman. These aren't qualities you have to be born with. They can be developed, cultivated, and strengthened over time. No matter where you are in life, no matter what challenges you face, these qualities are within your reach. So let's dive in and uncover what it truly means to be a strong woman. A strong woman is one who is filled with faith, deeply rooted in a trust that goes beyond what she can see. Her faith isn't based on circumstances, nor does it waver when storms come her way. She understands that true strength is not found in her own abilities, but in the unshakable foundation of what she believes. Her faith gives her the courage to walk into the unknown, to face challenges that seem impossible, and to keep moving forward even when she doesn't have all the answers. She knows that life will bring difficulties, but she refuses to let fear dictate her steps. Instead, she leans on the assurance that there is a purpose in every trial, a lesson in every hardship, and a victory on the other side of every struggle. A woman who is filled with faith does not rely on fleeting emotions. She knows that feelings can be deceptive. One day she may feel strong, and the next she may feel completely inadequate. But she does not allow her emotions to dictate her decisions. She stands firm, holding on to the truth that sustains her even in the darkest of times. When others around her panic, she remains steady. When uncertainty looms, she walks forward with confidence because she trusts in something greater than herself. She is not controlled by doubt because she has learned to silence the voice of fear with the voice of truth. She reminds herself daily that she was not created to live in worry, but to walk in boldness. The battles she faces do not intimidate her because she has already decided that they will not defeat her. She sees struggles as opportunities for growth rather than reasons to give up. Her mindset is different because she operates from a place of trust rather than uncertainty. This kind of woman is not easily swayed by the opinions of others. She does not seek approval or permission to be who she was created to be. She understands that her worth is not determined by whether or not people recognize her value. She does not live for applause, nor is she shaken by criticism. She walks in faith, knowing that her path is already laid out before her. She does not have to prove herself because she is already enough as she is. Her faith allows her to endure when others give up. She keeps pressing forward, even when the road is long and difficult. She understands that strength is built in the waiting, in the perseverance, in the moments where quitting seems easier, but she chooses to keep going. She does not measure success by immediate results, but by her willingness to remain faithful, even when nothing seems to be happening. She knows that the process is just as important as the outcome. A strong woman filled with faith is also a source of strength for others. She encourages those around her, lifting them up when they feel weak. She speaks life into situations that seem hopeless, reminding people of the truth when they are surrounded by doubt. She doesn't just keep her faith to herself, she shares it, inspiring others to believe in something greater than their present circumstances. Her faith is not passive, it is active. She does not just sit back and hope for things to change. She moves forward with confidence, knowing that action is a part of the process. She is willing to take risks, to step into places that feel uncomfortable, to pursue dreams that seem out of reach. She understands that faith requires obedience, even when she doesn't understand the full picture. She trusts the process, knowing that every step she takes is leading her to something greater. Even in moments of uncertainty, she remains steadfast. She doesn't allow setbacks to shake her, nor does she let disappointments define her. She understands that failure is not the end, but a stepping stone to something greater. She does not dwell on what went wrong. Instead, she focuses on what can be learned. She refuses to allow past mistakes to keep her from walking boldly into her future. She faces life with a perspective that is different from the world's. While others may be consumed by fear, anxiety, and doubt, she operates in peace. She knows that worrying will not change her circumstances, so she chooses to trust instead. Her faith gives her an unshakable peace, even in the midst of chaos. She is not ignorant of reality, but she refuses to be controlled by it. She sees things differently because she chooses to believe in the unseen rather than be limited by what is in front of her. Her strength is not loud or forceful, but it is undeniable. It is the kind of strength that allows her to remain calm in the face of adversity, to speak with wisdom, to act with courage, and to walk with confidence even when the path is unclear. Her faith sustains her, empowers her, and gives her the ability to face anything that comes her way. Resilience is the mark of a woman who refuses to be defined by what happens to her. She is not someone who has never faced hardship, but rather someone who has walked through fire and emerged stronger. Life has tried to knock her down, but she has learned how to get back up. She understands that setbacks are not the end of the story, but merely chapters that shape her into the person she is meant to become. She does not allow difficulties to break her spirit because she has already decided that she will not be defeated. She knows that challenges are a part of life, and rather than running from them, she faces them head on. When things do not go as planned, she does not throw in the towel. She takes a moment, gathers herself, and presses forward with renewed determination. She does not waste time dwelling on what she cannot change, but instead focuses on what she can do. She has learned that strength is not about avoiding struggles, but about enduring them and coming out wiser on the other side. A resilient woman does not seek an easy path because she understands that growth happens in adversity. She does not resent the struggle she has faced because she knows they have made her who she is. Every disappointment, every failure, every difficult season has built her into someone who refuses to break. She has discovered that resilience is not about pretending to be unaffected by hardships, but about choosing to keep going in spite of them. She does not allow herself to be consumed by negativity, no matter how difficult things get. She chooses to believe that better days are ahead and that she has the strength to make it through whatever comes her way. Her ability to bounce back is not the result of luck or chance, but of a decision she has made time and time again. She has learned how to pick herself up when life knocks her down, and she does not let failure define her. She refuses to let disappointment steal her joy or shake her confidence. She understands that failure is not final unless she allows it to be. When she stumbles, she does not see it as the end, but as an opportunity to learn, to grow, and to come back stronger than before. Resilience is what allows her to keep believing when others have given up. She does not quit just because things are hard. She does not walk away from challenges simply because they take time. She keeps pressing forward even when progress is slow. She understands that real strength is not measured in how easily things come, but in how well she endures when they don't. She does not let obstacles deter her from her purpose, and she does not allow temporary difficulties to make her forget who she is. She has learned to embrace the process, even when it is painful. She understands that growth requires struggle, and she is not afraid to do the work. She does not shy away from difficult conversations, hard decisions, or the effort it takes to become better. She is willing to push through discomfort because she knows that comfort does not lead to strength. She refuses to settle for a mediocre life because she understands that resilience is what separates those who merely wish for something from those who achieve it. Her mindset is what sets her apart. She does not allow self-pity to take root in her heart. She does not waste time complaining about what is unfair or wishing things were different. Instead, she takes responsibility for her actions and her attitude. She knows that she cannot control everything that happens to her, but she can control how she responds. She chooses to respond with strength, with faith, and with determination. She does not let negativity take over her mind or dictate her future. She fills her thoughts with what is true, what is uplifting, and what will help her move forward. Even when she is tired, she does not give up. Even when she feels overwhelmed, she finds a way to keep going. She may take a moment to rest, to regain her strength, but she never allows herself to stay down for long. She knows that quitting is not an option because she has come too far to turn back now. She understands that the road ahead will have challenges, but she is not intimidated by them. She is prepared, she is strong, and she is ready for whatever comes next. Confidence is the quiet assurance that comes from knowing who you are and refusing to be defined by external opinions. A confident woman does not wait for validation from others because she has already decided that she is enough. She does not measure her worth by the approval of people, the title she holds, or the standards set by society. Her confidence is not arrogance. It is a deep, unshakable understanding of her value. She walks with her head held high, not because she thinks she is better than others, but because she refuses to diminish herself to make others comfortable. She is not easily swayed by criticism or rejection. She understands that not everyone will support her, and she has made peace with that. She does not allow negative voices to take root in her mind or dictate her actions. She knows that people's opinions do not define her, and she does not waste time trying to please everyone. She stands firm in her identity, refusing to shrink herself or conform just to gain acceptance. Her confidence is not based on perfection. She does not need to have all the answers or be flawless to believe in herself. She understands that growth is a process and that mistakes are part of the journey. She does not allow failures to shake her self-worth because she knows they do not define her. Instead, she uses them as lessons to improve, refine, and strengthen herself. She does not dwell on past mistakes or let them keep her from stepping into new opportunities. She carries herself with grace and certainty, even in uncertain situations. She is not afraid to take risks or step outside of her comfort zone because she trusts in her ability to learn at and overcome. She does not wait for the perfect moment or perfect conditions before taking action. She moves forward boldly, knowing that confidence is not about having a guarantee of success, but about believing in oneself enough to try. She does not compare herself to others because she knows that comparison is a thief of joy. She understands that her journey is unique and that her gifts, strengths, and purpose are hers alone. She does not feel the need to compete or prove her worth because she already knows that she is valuable. She celebrates the success of others without feeling threatened, and she embraces her own path without resentment or jealousy. She sets boundaries and does not allow herself to be treated in ways that diminish her worth. She knows when to walk away from situations and relationships that do not honor her. She does not tolerate disrespect, manipulation, or anything that drains her peace. She understands that confidence is not just about how she presents herself to the world, but also about how she allows herself to be treated. Her confidence is rooted in something deeper than external validation. It is not built on temporary achievements or fleeting compliments. It comes from within, from a place of knowing that she is worthy, strong, and capable. She does not rely on others to make her feel good about herself because she has already made the decision to believe in who she is. She is not afraid to speak her mind, but she does so with wisdom and grace. She does not demand attention, but her presence is felt wherever she goes. She is secure enough to listen to different perspectives without feeling threatened. She can stand firm in her beliefs without needing to argue or prove a point. Her confidence allows her to be open to growth and learning without feeling like she is losing herself in the process. She pursues her dreams without hesitation. She does not wait for permission to go after what she wants. She does not allow fear to keep her from stepping into new opportunities. She understands that confidence is built through action, and she is willing to take bold steps toward her goals. She does not settle for less than what she is capable of because she knows that she was made for more. She surrounds herself with people who uplift her and distance herself from those who try to diminish her confidence. She understands the importance of protecting her mindset and guarding her heart. She is mindful of what she allows into her life, knowing that the voices she listens to will shape the way she sees herself. She chooses to focus on what strengthens her rather than what brings doubt or insecurity. She embraces every part of who she is, the strengths, the imperfections, the lessons learned, and the journey ahead. She does not seek to be anyone else because she knows that she is already enough. She walks into every room with certainty, knowing that her presence matters, that her voice is important, and that she is worthy of every opportunity that comes her way. Courage is the defining trait of a woman who refuses to be ruled by fear. She understands that fear is a natural emotion, but she does not allow it to dictate her decisions or limit her potential. She moves forward despite uncertainty, embracing challenges with determination rather than hesitation. She knows that stepping into the unknown requires faith, and she refuses to let fear steal the opportunities placed before her. She is willing to take risks, understanding that growth happens outside of her comfort zone. She does not allow the fear of failure to keep her from pursuing her dreams. She knows that failure is not a reflection of her worth, but a necessary step in the process of success. She understands that every great achievement comes with obstacles, and she does not let setbacks define her. Instead of allowing fear to paralyze her, she uses it as fuel to push forward. She faces her fears head on, refusing to let doubt or insecurity keep her from becoming the woman she is meant to be. She is not afraid to stand alone if necessary. She does not conform to the expectations of others when they contradict her values. She stands firm in what she believes, even when it is unpopular. She understands that courage is not about being reckless, but about standing strong in the face of opposition. She does not allow pressure from the world to compromise her integrity. She speaks up when others remain silent, knowing that her voice matters. She is not easily intimidated, and she refuses to back down from what she knows is right. She faces adversity with resilience, knowing that challenges are part of life. She does not seek an easy path, but embraces difficulty as an opportunity to grow. She is willing to endure hardship, knowing that strength is developed through perseverance. She does not allow temporary discomfort to make her abandon her purpose. She understands that courage is not the absence of fear, but the willingness to move forward despite it. She is not controlled by uncertainty, but by a deep conviction that she was made for more. She is willing to take a stand for others, even when it comes at a cost. She is not silent in the face of injustice. She speaks up for those who cannot speak for themselves. She uses her strength to uplift and empower others, knowing that true courage is not just about personal success, but about making a difference. She is not afraid of opposition, because she knows that standing for what is right is always worth the challenge. She does not wait for perfect circumstances before taking action. She understands that courage is developed through action, not waiting for the right moment. She steps forward even when she does not have all the answers. She does not allow fear of the unknown to keep her from pursuing her calling. She trusts the process and embraces the journey, knowing that courage grows with every step she takes. She refuses to let fear of the future steal her present opportunities. She does not let past experiences keep her from moving forward. She understands that pain, disappointment, and heartbreak are part of life, but they do not have to define her future. She is willing to heal, to let go, and to embrace new beginnings. She refuses to be held back by past mistakes or the fear of making new ones. She learns from the past, but does not allow it to dictate her future. She moves forward with confidence, knowing that courage is built through perseverance. She does not allow fear of rejection to silence her. She understands that not everyone will support her, and that is okay. She does not need approval from others to be who she is called to be. She stands boldly in her identity, knowing that her worth is not dependent on external validation. She is willing to pursue her goals, even when others doubt her. She does not allow fear of what people may think to keep her from chasing her purpose. She embraces change rather than resisting it. She knows that growth requires stepping into unfamiliar territory. She does not cling to what is comfortable, but is willing to move forward into new opportunities. She understands that life is full of transitions, and she welcomes them with an open heart. She does not let fear of the unknown stop her from stepping into the next season of her life. She is adaptable, strong, and ready to face whatever comes her way. She does not let fear stop her from building meaningful relationships. She is willing to love deeply, even when there is a risk of being hurt. She does not close herself off to connection out of fear of rejection. She understands that relationships require vulnerability, and she embraces that truth. She does not allow past wounds to keep her from forming new bonds. She loves courageously, knowing that real connection is worth the risk. She carries herself with quiet strength, knowing that true courage is not about being loud or forceful, but about being steadfast. She does not seek to prove herself to anyone. She walks boldly in her purpose, knowing that courage is built through action, perseverance, and an unshakable belief in herself. She understands that fear will always try to creep in, but she refuses to let it control her. She chooses faith over fear, purpose over comfort, and strength over insecurity. She moves forward with boldness, ready to embrace all that life has to offer. A strong woman possesses an unwavering sense of self-discipline. She understands that true success is not built on fleeting motivation, but on the daily choices she makes, even when she doesn't feel like it. She does not wait to be inspired before taking action. She moves forward with consistency, knowing that discipline is the bridge between her goals and her achievements. She understands that emotions are temporary, but discipline creates lasting results. She does not allow distractions to pull her away from her purpose. She is intentional with her time, energy, and focus. She recognizes that discipline requires sacrifice, and she is willing to give up short-term pleasures for long-term success. She is not swayed by instant gratification because she understands the value of patience and persistence. She remains committed to her growth, whether it is in her personal life, career, relationships, or health. She does not let comfort rob her of the progress she is capable of making. She takes responsibility for her actions. She does not make excuses or blame others for her setbacks. She owns her decisions and understands that every choice she makes has consequences. She does not wait for someone else to push her. She is self-motivated. She refuses to let laziness or procrastination hold her back. She knows that small, consistent actions lead to great results over time. She does not underestimate the power of showing up daily, even when progress feels slow. She is disciplined in her thoughts. She does not allow negative self-talk to take root in her mind. She guards her thoughts, choosing to focus on what is productive, uplifting, and empowering. She refuses to dwell on fear, doubt, or insecurity. She understands that what she feeds her mind will shape her actions and outcomes. She intentionally cultivates a mindset that aligns with her goals and aspirations. She does not entertain distractions that pull her away from her vision. She is disciplined in her emotions. She does not react impulsively or allow her feelings to control her actions. She has learned to pause, reflect, and respond with wisdom. She does not let anger, frustration, or anxiety dictate her choices. She understands that emotional discipline is just as important as physical and mental discipline. She chooses to rise above negativity and maintain a sense of inner peace, no matter what challenges come her way. She sets clear boundaries and upholds them. She does not allow people or situations to disrupt her focus. She is intentional about who she allows into her life, knowing that discipline also means protecting her energy. She is not afraid to say no to things that do not serve her growth. She values her time and does not waste it on meaningless distractions. She understands that setting boundaries is a form of self-respect, and she does not compromise on what is important to her. She is committed to lifelong learning and personal growth. She does not settle for where she is, but continually seeks to improve herself. She reads, studies, and invests in her development. She understands that discipline is about continuous progress, not perfection. She does not allow setbacks to discourage her, but instead uses them as opportunities to learn and grow. She does not fear challenges because she knows they are necessary for growth. She is disciplined in her habits. She wakes up with purpose, plans her days with intention, and follows through on what she sets out to do. She does not rely on motivation to keep her going. She relies on the habits she has built over time. She knows that discipline is about creating a lifestyle that aligns with her goals rather than relying on temporary bursts of effort. She takes care of her physical health, knowing that a strong body supports a strong mind. She fuels herself with the right choices, whether it is in her nutrition, exercise, or mental well-being. She does not let failure derail her progress. She understands that discipline is not about being perfect, but about being persistent. She does not give up when things get hard. She does not allow temporary defeats to turn into permanent failures. She acknowledges mistakes, learns from them, and keeps moving forward. She knows setbacks are part of the journey, and she refuses to let them stop her from reaching her goals. She stays true to her commitments. When she says she will do something, she follows through. She does not make empty promises to herself or others. She understands that discipline is about integrity, about keeping her word even when no one is watching. She does not allow laziness, distractions, or discouragement to keep her from following through on her commitments. She takes pride in her ability to stay consistent, knowing that success is built on daily effort. She does not seek shortcuts. She understands that real success requires work, patience, and perseverance. She does not expect instant results, but trusts the process. She embraces the journey, knowing that discipline is what separates those who wish from those who achieve. She is not easily swayed by trends, fads, or the pressure to find the easiest route. She is willing to put in the work because she knows that anything worth having requires effort. She leads by example. She inspires others with her work ethic, her consistency, and her unwavering commitment to her goals. She does not just talk about what she wants to do, she takes action. She does not let distractions, fear, or temporary setbacks keep her from pressing forward. She understands that self-discipline is the foundation of success in every area of life. She is dedicated, focused, and determined to build a life that reflects her highest potential. A strong woman embodies resilience. She has faced storms, walked through fires, and endured trials that could have broken her. But instead, they shaped her. She does not crumble under pressure, she rises. She does not allow hardships to define her. She lets them refine her. She understands that challenges are not meant to destroy her, but to strengthen her. She refuses to be a victim of her circumstances, choosing instead to learn, grow, and emerge stronger than before. She does not avoid difficulties, but faces them with determination. She knows that life will not always be easy, but she does not let that stop her from moving forward. She embraces adversity as an opportunity to develop her strength. She does not allow setbacks to keep her down for long. When she falls, she gets back up. When she stumbles, she steadies herself and continues walking. She refuses to let challenges defeat her because she knows that resilience is built through persistence. She does not dwell on the past. She acknowledges her struggles but does not allow them to define her future. She understands that healing takes time, but she does not let pain become her identity. She moves forward with grace, choosing to focus on what lies ahead rather than what is behind her. She refuses to let past failures, heartbreaks, or disappointments keep her from stepping into new opportunities. She knows that resilience is about learning from the past without being bound by it. She does not let fear hold her back. She faces uncertainty with courage, knowing that resilience is not about never being afraid, but about pushing through fear. She does not allow doubt to stop her from pursuing her dreams. She trusts in her ability to navigate challenges and adapt to change. She understands that fear is only temporary, but the strength she gains from overcoming it will last a lifetime. She is adaptable. She understands that life will not always go as planned, but she does not let unexpected changes shake her. She does not resist change, but embraces it, knowing that resilience is about being flexible. She does not waste energy wishing things were different, but focuses on making the best of every situation. She finds new ways forward, adjusting her approach when necessary without losing sight of her goals. She does not give up when faced with obstacles, but looks for another way. She does not allow negativity to consume her. She guards her heart and mind, choosing to focus on hope rather than despair. She does not let setbacks make her bitter, but instead uses them to fuel her growth. She does not dwell on what went wrong, but looks for the lessons within every challenge. She understands that resilience is about maintaining inner strength, even when everything around her seems to be falling apart. She prioritizes her well-being. She knows that resilience is not just about enduring hardship, but about taking care of herself in the process. She allows herself to rest when needed, knowing that strength is not about pushing through exhaustion, but about knowing when to recharge. She does not ignore her emotional, mental, and physical needs, but nurtures them so she can continue to show up for herself and others. She does not equate resilience with suffering, but with endurance, wisdom, and balance. She surrounds herself with people who uplift her. She does not isolate herself in difficult times, but seeks support when needed. She understands that resilience is not about doing everything alone, but about knowing when to lean on others. She chooses relationships that encourage her growth rather than drain her. She does not allow toxic people to weaken her spirit, but surrounds herself with those who inspire strength, faith, and perseverance. She refuses to let failures define her. She knows that mistakes and setbacks are part of life, but they do not determine her worth. She does not give up on herself when things go wrong. Instead of letting failure defeat her, she uses it as an opportunity to learn. She does not see failure as the end, but as a stepping stone to something greater. She understands that resilience is built through every challenge she overcomes, every setback she rises from, and every lesson she learns. She embraces challenges with a mindset of growth. She does not see obstacles as roadblocks, but as opportunities to develop new strengths. She does not avoid difficulties, but meets them head on, knowing that resilience is forged in the fire of adversity. She does not run from discomfort, but allows it to shape her into a wiser, stronger version of herself. She understands that resilience is not just about enduring trials, but about emerging from them transformed. She maintains hope even in difficult times. She does not let despair take root in her heart. She believes in her ability to overcome and in the possibility of better days ahead. She does not allow circumstances to steal her faith or determination. She refuses to let darkness overshadow her light. She continues to move forward, knowing that resilience is not about waiting for life to be easy, but about finding strength even when it is not. A strong woman possesses an unshakable sense of purpose. She does not drift through life aimlessly, waiting for circumstances to define her path. Instead, she moves forward with intention, knowing that her life has meaning and value beyond what the world may say. She understands that purpose is not just about what she does, but about who she is becoming. She does not compare her journey to others because she knows that her path is uniquely hers to walk. She embraces her gifts, talents, and experiences as tools that shape her destiny. She is not easily swayed by the opinions of others. She does not allow external voices to drown out the calling within her. She listens to wise counsel, but ultimately follows the vision placed inside of her. She understands that not everyone will understand her path, and that is okay. She does not need approval to pursue what she knows is right. She stays focused on her purpose, even when others question her choices. She does not let fear of judgment keep her from stepping into the fullness of her potential. She takes responsibility for her growth. She does not wait for someone else to give her permission to chase her dreams. She is proactive in developing her skills, expanding her knowledge, and refining her character. She does not expect success to be handed to her. She works for it with diligence and dedication. She knows that living with purpose requires discipline, and she is willing to do the hard work necessary to make her vision a reality. She does not waste time on things that do not align with her purpose, choosing instead to invest her energy in what truly matters. She is not afraid to take risks. She understands that stepping into her purpose will often require her to leave comfort behind. She does not let uncertainty keep her from moving forward. She trusts that even when she cannot see the entire path, each step she takes will reveal the next. She is willing to embrace the unknown because she knows that her purpose is bigger than her fears. She does not let failure discourage her, knowing that setbacks are simply part of the journey. She uses every challenge as a lesson, refining her approach without losing sight of the bigger picture. She embraces her uniqueness. She does not try to fit into a mold that was never meant for her. She celebrates her individuality, knowing that her differences are what make her powerful. She does not waste time trying to be like someone else, but focuses on being the best version of herself. She understands that her purpose is tied to her authenticity, and she refuses to compromise who she is to gain acceptance. She walks boldly in her identity, knowing that she was created with intention. She finds fulfillment in making a difference. She understands that her purpose is not just about personal success, but about impacting the lives of others. She uses her gifts to uplift, encourage, and inspire. She does not hoard her knowledge, resources, or wisdom, but shares them freely. She looks for ways to serve, knowing that true greatness is found in giving. She does not seek recognition for what she does, but finds joy in knowing that she is making a positive impact. She understands that her purpose is not just about her own achievements, but about leaving a lasting legacy. She remains steadfast in the face of obstacles. She does not allow difficulties to deter her from her mission. She faces challenges with resilience, knowing that every struggle is an opportunity to grow stronger. She does not give up when the road gets tough, but presses forward with determination. She understands that setbacks are temporary, but her purpose is unshakable. She does not let disappointments define her. Instead, she allows them to refine her. She keeps her eyes fixed on the bigger picture, refusing to be distracted by temporary struggles. She surrounds herself with people who support her vision. She does not waste time with negativity or relationships that pull her away from her purpose. She seeks out those who challenge her to grow, encourage her dreams, and hold her accountable. She understands that purpose is not meant to be pursued in isolation. She values community and connection, knowing that iron sharpens iron. She is intentional about who she allows into her circle, making sure that those around her align with her values and aspirations. She is willing to evolve. She understands that purpose is not stagnant, but something that grows and unfolds over time. She does not hold onto old versions of herself that no longer serve her. She is open to change, knowing that transformation is part of the journey. She does not resist growth, but welcomes it, embracing each new season with confidence. She understands that her purpose will require her to stretch beyond what is comfortable, and she is willing to rise to the occasion. She does not settle for where she is, but constantly seeks to become more of who she was meant to be. She wakes up each day with intention. She does not live passively, waiting for life to happen to her. She takes control of her destiny, making deliberate choices that align with her purpose. She does not allow distractions to pull her away from what truly matters. She is mindful of how she spends her time, knowing that every moment is an opportunity to move closer to her goals. She understands that purpose is not just about big moments, but about the small, consistent steps taken each day. She lives with clarity, knowing that every decision she makes shapes her future. A strong woman walks in unwavering faith. She does not rely solely on her own strength, but draws from a deeper well of trust, knowing that she is never alone in her journey. She understands that faith is not about having all the answers, but about believing in the purpose set before her. She does not let doubt or fear dictate her decisions, but instead, she leans on the assurance that even when she cannot see the full picture, she is being guided towards something greater. She does not waver in uncertainty because her foundation is built on something that cannot be shaken. She does not wait for perfect conditions to step forward. She knows that faith is about moving even when the path is unclear. She does not allow hesitation to keep her stagnant. She understands that waiting for complete certainty often leads to inaction. So she chooses to trust even when the road ahead is unknown. She does not demand proof before she believes, and then she watches doors open in ways she never expected. She has learned that faith is not just about hoping for an outcome, but about trusting the process along the way. She does not let circumstances dictate her trust. She has seen storms come and go, yet her faith remains. She does not crumble under pressure because she understands that challenges are part of the journey. She does not question her purpose every time an obstacle arises. Instead, she sees adversity as an opportunity to strengthen her trust. She does not allow setbacks to convince her that she has been abandoned or forgotten. She stands firm, knowing that every difficulty has a purpose and that her perseverance will lead to growth. She speaks words of belief over her life. She does not entertain negative self-talk or allow doubt to take root in her mind. She chooses to declare hope over despair, courage over fear, and strength over weakness. She knows that what she speaks shapes her reality, so she guards her words carefully. She does not give power to discouragement, but instead fills her thoughts with truth that fuels her perseverance. She understands that faith is not just a feeling, but a discipline, something that must be nurtured and cultivated daily. She does not allow the opinions of others to weaken her faith. She understands that not everyone will see or understand the vision she carries. She does not need validation to believe in what she knows to be true. She stands firm in her convictions, even when others doubt her. She does not shrink to fit the expectations of those who lack the same belief. She chooses to walk confidently, trusting that her path is designed specifically for her, regardless of whether others recognize it. She finds peace in surrender. She does not waste energy trying to control what is beyond her power. She understands that faith is about releasing worry and trusting that what is meant for her will come in its due time. She does not live in a constant state of anxiety over the unknown. She releases the need to micromanage every detail of her life, allowing space for divine intervention to work on her behalf. She knows that true faith is about letting go and believing that everything is aligning in ways she cannot yet see. She is not easily shaken by temporary difficulties. She does not allow momentary struggles to convince her that she is off course. She has learned that faith is not about avoiding hardship, but about enduring it with confidence. She does not let frustration or impatience weaken her belief in the journey ahead. She understands that challenges are not evidence of failure, but of growth. She trusts that even when things do not go as planned, they are still working for her good. She does not give up simply because the process takes longer than she expected. She lives with expectancy. She does not merely hope for the best, she believes that good things are ahead. She does not walk through life with a mindset of scarcity or defeat. She trusts that opportunities will come, doors will open, and she will see the results of her perseverance. She carries herself with the confidence of someone who knows that she is being led towards something meaningful. She does not live in fear of disappointment, but instead focuses on what is possible. She refuses to lower her expectations out of fear of failure. She sees beyond the present moment. She does not make decisions based solely on what she can see right now. She trusts that there is more ahead, even if she cannot grasp it fully yet. She understands that faith requires vision, the ability to believe in what is not yet materialized. She does not get discouraged when progress seems slow because she knows that small steps still lead to great destinations. She does not settle for what is comfortable, but stretches herself toward what is possible. She is patient. She understands that faith is not about instant gratification, but about trusting the timing of every season. She does not rush the process out of frustration. She knows that good things take time and that perseverance leads to rewards. She does not allow impatience to cause her to settle for less than what she is meant to have. She stands firm in her belief that what is for her will come in its perfect time. And she does not allow delays to shake her confidence. She is a light to others. She does not just walk in faith for herself, she encourages others to do the same. She speaks life into those who are struggling, reminding them of their strength and purpose. She does not let negativity dictate her actions, but remains steadfast in her belief that there is always hope. She is a source of encouragement, showing others that even in difficulty, faith has the power to sustain and uplift. She understands that her example may be the inspiration someone else needs to keep going.